Yo, hello guys, welcome back to another figure review of mine. Now we're gonna take a look at the SNK versus Capcom 2 Iori figure. This figure is so cool. I'm gonna take a closer up on it. Need to adjust my camera a little bit more. Now, you guys can see this figure. It's a pretty cool figure. He does look a little bit gay with his choker. That's really gay. Guys should know something. I'm not gay, but this figure just was so happened to be in my local GameStop. Was one of the few figures I didn't had. The other figures they had were only Play Art Sky or Hot Toys, and those are much too expensive for me. And this figure was pretty cool. I really wanted it because I love Street Fighter. This is a Street Fighter type of character, and the rest of his design is really cool with the red pants, boots, jack, and everything. He's also very powerful character. So yeah, he's very overpowered, and so I really needed this figure. He's strength wise kind of out there, just like how is his name, Terry Bogard. So the guys from SNK always overpowered their figures, the characters from in the storylines. Anyway, he does come with a couple of accessories. I don't know how these work. This is a flame effect, purple flame effect, which is pretty nice and cool. You have another flame effect, which is pretty nice and cool as well. And the packaging is kind of collector friendly. So let's take a look at the packaging of this figure. So it's pretty cool. It comes in a window box, over 20 points of articulation, to pose, some images of Street Fighter characters, and yeah, it's a really nice packaging. And this figure is pretty big, but I must point out some QC issues on this figure. He does have a terrible QC issues. Look, this figure is pretty dated. I know that, so I'm not gonna totally destroy it on that. It's from 2000. Let's see what's on it. 2001. No, that can't be true. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's a High Dream figure. I never heard of the company before, so whatever. But anyway, it does have nice sculpting on it. Really nice sculpting, actually. If you can see, he is big. He's really into. He's really out there. It's a 7-inch scale figure, 8-inch. He's really into NECA scale figure. If you look on the size comparison next to a Masco figure, he will stand much too big, as you can see. You really can't make that work. This guy is pretty tall, though. He's pretty tall, so if you compare him next to Ryu from NECA, then it's perfect. You can see these guys stack up. So he's a little bit of a tall character, so this will work great. He won't work with 6-inch. That really is too big for it. And these fists are from the Terry Bogard figure, which I have here. I want to compare that, but wait a minute. Let's see, he doesn't come with other accessories, and the articulation, what I was saying, is a little bit tricky. He has some QC issues, Figma is releasing a new version of this figure. Anyway, let's see, wait a minute. They're releasing a Figma version of this. This is his old suit. So let's look at the articulation of the figure. His head is on the ball joint. Can move up to there, can move up, down a little bit to their rotation. He only has a rotation. His shoulders are on ball joints, but it's a little bit limited by the sculpt of his leather jacket. First, wait a minute, I'm gonna pack in his fist. So let's see. Yeah. So in Japan, this character is just as popular as Street Fighter is here in the West. So here in America, Europe and America, it isn't really popular, but in Japan it's maybe even more popular than Street Fighter. I'm not over-exaggerating, it really is. They like it more because it's a little bit faster and everything. The gameplay is a little bit faster. The characters are more overpowered in the stories and everything. So he can hinge out to there. Rotation a little bit gets hindered by there, but you can rotated to the outside. His elbow is double jointed, a little bit soft. You must watch out. This figure is dated, so he is a little bit fragile. Let's say that. And he has a rotation here at the wrist. He has an ab crunch, but it snapped in half. Yeah, I took it out of the packaging. I played around with it. Maybe I wasn't careful enough. I posed it around and I snapped it in half. I've glued it with super glue right now, so I don't. I'm a little bit scared of moving it, but I'm still gonna do it because he's supposed to be able to do it. He can crunch forwards to there. He can crunch forward to there. I was just looking if he was snapped again, but he isn't. He crunch forwards to there, backwards to there. So that's the ab crunch. He has a little bit of. He has a ball jointed hip articulation, which rotates a little bit to the outside. You need to bring it forward, and you can rotate it a little bit in, like that. So he has a rotation here at the ball joint as well, of course. Single joint at the knee, which is really ugly. And he has ball jointed feet, so he does have an ankle pivot. Let's see. Wait a minute. A little bit, not so much actually. So a little bit of that rotation up and down. So yeah, that's Iori. That is the fag Iori with his choker. No, you guys know Japanese people. They do the shading is nice. By the way, look at the shading on his white part, and his sculpting detail on his leather jack. He has nice shading overall on this figure. Look at it, darker tints of red in the sculpting. A little bit of a blue wash here, a little bit of, let's see, what is it, gray type of thing here, and on his flesh he has a little bit of darker tint in between. So it's a really cool figure. It's really out there, man. I would definitely will recommend this figure, and especially if you like Street Fighter characters figures, then this figure will. He also has a rotation here and rotation there, so I forgot to point that out. Oh man, you see, look, he snapped in half again. That's shit. That's really fucked. Now you guys can see. I have to. This is not good, man. It isn't supposed to be like this. I need to find out and figure out what I'm going to do with this. Anyway, thanks for watching. I think I'm going to return it back to the store because this isn't supposed to be like this. See you guys later. Take care.